I'm going to start this video off with the current high price of gasoline. All it takes is one little thing to happen in the Middle East, and the price of gasoline skyrockets. Now, I'm no petrochemist, I'm no oil expert, but I do know that most of the gasoline that we use here in the U.S. it comes from U.S. oil wells and has nothing to do with oil in the Middle East. All it takes is for some crown prince to start sneezing or something, and then the price of oil, rises like that. But anyway, it's just oil companies using the wire with Iran to charge more for gasoline. Almost makes somebody want to build an electric vehicle. I'm not going to buy one. I might take an existing vehicle and convert it to electric. I've been tempted to do that, and some guys have done that, like that guy that has that microbus. He's electrified it. I wish he in that video. I wish it showed how he did the motor and stuff. Of course, he might have had somebody else do that in the batteries. If you have an existing, if you buy turnkey, go to the dealer and buy one. Vehicles are quite expensive, and then a few years down the road, you got to buy batteries for one because the batteries are in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. They're just not cheap. But anyway, next thing I'm going to cover. Now I saw this on the news this morning. Was the race they're going to have? They're going to have a NASCAR race over the weekend. What they normally do, will have all NASCAR stuff. They'll start with a truck race down on Saturday night. Have the Infinity race on Saturday. Then they have the NASCAR Cup race on Sunday. A number of tracks that do the same thing. And on the TV this morning, this was on Channel 10. I just saw just a soundbite of about 2 minutes. They said something about an Indy style race experience. Now, I don't know exactly what that entails. I don't think they're going to actually have any Indy or Formula One races down there yet. But I think they may have been watching my videos. I did a video down there, my Monument Hill videos, where I'm showing the track and asking why they don't, run Indy style races, Indy or Formula Four. I mean, Formula One. I'll get that in a second. I'm thinking they have been watching my videos and said, well, we do need to get Indy style races back down here. Maybe they could have one race on one Sunday, and then maybe a week or two later have the other race, or maybe they could have both. They could have a NASCAR race on the first Saturday, have Indy style race on the second Saturday, and then a Formula One race road course on the next Sunday following that. Okay, on the Indy races are like an oval track, and the Formula One are generally a road course. They could have the road. They could barricade off a road course from the Phoenix International Raceway. They could have all three races down there on successive weekends. Just my thoughts, and that may be what they've got in mind. If they do that, is each particular style of race has its own fans, but there are a few people that are just interested in racing in general and would stay for all three races. And why the people that the people, but the people that rent the Airbnbs and the motels and different resorts, why they don't get behind that type of thing. And maybe they are now. Maybe they are watching my videos and have taken inspiration from my videos and say, hey, yeah, James has got a really great idea. We're going to run with it. We're going to get the people behind NASCAR, Indy, and Formula One, and really, push their asses to. Maybe they don't intend to do that this weekend, but maybe they've got something over there tomorrow. So, like I said, they get it. It was labeled on the news as some type of fan experience. So I'm thinking it's just something that they're probably just going to talk about. The different styles of racing. They're not going to really have an Indy or Formula One race. That's my thoughts on that. But if you go to let's see, Fox Phoenix News, something like that, here on YouTube, you will bring up the Channel 10's news. If you go to NASCAR, let's see, I'm trying to remember the exact YouTube channel. It was NASCAR Phoenix or Phoenix. It was. I'll post it later, but you can find it. It's Phoenix Raceway on YouTube. It's something like that. If you search around for it, you can find it. They do have, and they did have a couple of races posted from 2026, but I don't. NASCAR hasn't had their Cup race will be on Sunday, so I'm not sure quite what race that was. They might have had the Infinity race early. They might have had that yesterday because there is a race posted from just a short time ago. So that might be the Infinity race. Maybe they had it a few days ago, but I didn't hear them down there because I don't live too far from the track, and I can generally hear them racing around down there. Last thing I'm going to cover, I'm going to show you the bird. Now, don't get upset, but I have to show you the bird. Now, this is a plastic bird. I found this. I was looking for something else yesterday. Now, the 99-cent store used to have their Halloween decorations. 99-cent store. I don't think they're open anymore. At least they closed the Avondale 99-cent store. The store is still there. There's something else in there now. In fact, I need to go back. I showed that empty store. My grandson Damien, he had a video where he was showing a clothes store. I think my grandson Damien is taking inspiration from some of my videos. I hope he does. And Damien, I think you're watching my videos. Sometime we'll get together. We'll make a couple videos. Hey, we'll go make some Geisterjäger videos. I don't mean to break into any place. We'll just find some place that we can legally video and not get in trouble or anything, because I don't want to get you any. I don't want to get my ass in any trouble either. But we'll visit places that are closed, or we'll do a ghost video from some place that's purportedly haunted. And got a kid. I hope you're not scared by ghosts, because they don't scare me one little bit. Now, I've asked this question here quite a number of times, and I don't get why people are scared by ghosts. I don't get why they scare people. Now, to me, the thought of us just having one life, and that's it, and then once you're gone, you're gone. You don't have a soul. To me, that's scary. To me, that's frightening. And seeing a ghost, having some proof of afterlife, some proof that we go on. To me, that's a more exciting concept. I mean, seeing a ghost, that's me. Now, I think a lot of people think the same way. That if they know that life goes on, that you're seeing ghost is not frightening one little bit. I don't get why people are frightened by ghosts, and I don't know quite why crows have anything to do with it. But now I've showed you the bird. I had an idea of I've got some little tiny LEDs in a kit of LED bulbs. I got some little red ones. I thought about drilling little tiny holes in there, and then using some type of transistor, or maybe like a 555 flasher circuit, where I could flash eyes on off. I thought about doing that for Halloween or Christmas or something, but somehow I got lazy and just never did. These are most definitely crows. Okay, bye for now. That's I'm quoting Mr. Carlson. His channel is Pure Electronics. If you're into electronics, Mr. Carlson's lab. That's his phrase. Bye for now.